We all love a story. They shape who we are. They tell us our meaning. They set the bar. We live by our stories and the world they create. They take us, direct us, and make sense of our fate. At Christmas, one story fills every hall. You'll find him in movies and every Christmas stall. A jolly old man in a bright crimson suit, with cookies and reindeer and laughter to boot. He's checking his list, he's flying by night. He's magic and merry and twinkling bright. He brings some joy to the world, and that's great, and ensures the kids don't stay up too late. But what if his story has changed through the years? What if the Santa we know is not quite as clear as the man whose heart began that song, whose story's been whispered all along? See, before he was Santa, the guy's name was Nick. He was Bishop of Myra and famously quick. Before the chimneys, before the sleigh, before ho, ho, ho was a thing to say, Nick was just a man under Turkey's hot sun, the pastor, St. Nicholas, God's faithful one. He had no elves, no red coat trim, just a heart on fire with love for him. The him who came from heaven's height to bring the world his saving light. See, Nick lived a story, one he knew was true. It shaped his days and helped him know what to do. He'd heard the tale of heaven's king who gave up all for love, and that's the thing. Jesus gave up his crown, all his glory laid down, to heal the broken and make the lost to be found. That good news moved him. Jesus' story lit a flame in young Nick's heart. It stirred him, rearranged him, and tore him apart. So when Nick saw the poor and his world untamed, he didn't just preach, no, he entered the pain. He gave his gold, he fed the least, he lived his faith, no self, no feast. That's where the stockings first began, a whisper of grace from God through a man. Late at night, Nick would slip by doors and leave gifts of mercy upon poor families' floors. No fame, no thanks, no look at me, just quiet acts of charity. It was from that story of Jesus come down that changed how Nick thought, how he lived in his town. That God would dwell with us, Nick's heart was amazed. It gave a new reason that filled St. Nick's days. Now, stories grow and stories spin and legends add more colour in. Nick's name turned to Santa, myths took flight, and somehow, somewhere, the real man slipped out of sight. We still give gifts, that stayed the same, but we forgot the why when we changed his name. Now we talk of naughty and nice instead, as if grace depends upon how we've tread. But Nicholas knew, oh yes, he knew, that love begins with God, not with me or you. Now I'm not a party pooper. Santa hasn't done anything wrong. His story just got lost in the midst of the song. The echo's there, the joy, the cheer, but the center, that's faded year by year. So maybe our job, yours and mine, is not to mock but to realign, to see in Santa's giving ways a glimpse of Jesus, the one who saves. Because Nicholas gave from love divine, a love that started way before time, a God who gave his only Son to heal the world, to make us one. For God so loved the world, it's true, that he gave his Son for me and you. So hang the stockings and light the tree, enjoy the carols and the company, and when you see that jolly old man, remember where his story began. He's not a rival to Christ the King. He's part of the echo that love can bring. So let's live that story, not just recall the story of God who gave his all. For Christmas starts with heaven's grace, the gift of Jesus, love's embrace. Merry Christmas, friends, and may your story be filled with his.